Now that we're up on top, let's go back to where everything starts, which is the feeder and the hopper of this mobile crusher, which is where the material feeds in. You got a 40-inch wide by 10-foot 1-inch long vibrating grizzly feeder. You got 2 grizzly sections on here. They're both cassettes. They're easily removable, easily repairable, replaceable. At the tips, they're 2 inches wide, which is the minimum discharge setting of this jaw crusher. From there, the material flows this way into the jaw. Got a 22-inch by 42-inch wide jaw crusher. 22 inches from front to back, 42 inches from side to side. Bow-shaped type jaw, fixed jaw plate, and your flat swing jaw plate. Material goes in the crusher. Depending on the dimension that you have it set at the bottom, crusher is adjustable from 2-inch minimum to 5.9-inch maximum opening. We set our crusher on the open side, so whenever we set this crusher, it's at its widest stroke. For example, at 2-inch, the machine strokes down to about 3/4 of an inch, because you're stroking down 1 1/4 inches from 1 down to 3/4 of an inch, and then it opens back up to the 2-inch dimension. Cheek plates, we got split cheek plates, upper and lower. Lower cheek plates will obviously wear out faster than the upper cheek plates. Gives you a less expensive part to replace than replacing the whole cheek plate, which is the side plate. Crusher guard, new for KOMATSU. This is the US standard for our crusher guard now on the BR380. Comes equipped with a spray bar, which we talked about earlier, which is fed from the side of the machine down below. Behind this compartment here are the hydraulic cylinders that are used for adjustment for the relief system of this jaw crusher. This crusher is designed where if something non-crushable goes through the crusher, it dumps the hydraulic oil and relieves itself hydraulically. It doesn't bend or break a toggle plate anymore. Still has what's called a link plate in it, but no more standard toggle plate. This is also the system that's used to adjust this jaw crusher. It's done off of the keypad down below, which I'll show you in just a few minutes. Travel levers, very similar to the other crushers. Safety lock for travel. Flip that over, and it allows you to travel the machine from up on top. We also have a radio remote control, which you can travel the machine with as well, which again I will talk to you about. Rabbit and turtle mode for travel. Turtle mode is about 1 mile an hour. Rabbit mode is about 1.9 miles per hour. When using the radio remote, the unit will only travel in turtle. It will not travel in rabbit. All the yellow buttons are horn. Again, red button, emergency shutdown. Engine, same as a PC200-7 engine hydraulic system, 102 series engine. This part of the machine, as you can see, is the back end of a PC200 hydraulic excavator. Easily accessible, a lot of parts commonality, service commonality there. The 2 rotating beacons, yellow rotating beacon, comes on whenever you switch the machine into radio remote control. That lets everybody on the ground and in other machines know that the machine is in radio remote control. Red rotating beacon comes on whenever the machine goes into shutdown mode, or it also comes on periodically when the feeder or when the jaw pressure goes up in the jaw crusher. Purpose of that is to let the operator know that the pressure has gone up in the jaw. When that happens, it's going to automatically slow the feeder down, thus controlling feed to the crusher, so you don't have an overload situation. So that red light will come on in those 2 situations.